Hello, guys. This is Brad, and wanted to just wrap up my thoughts on the Cereus line. I just recently finished sampling all five of the Cereus fragrances, and I thought it'd be a good thing just to kind of wrap up the whole line in a video, just to give my final thoughts on Cereus and what I really think about it and everything. So I'm going to start by saying that I do think that everybody that's into niche should at least check out some of their fragrances. I think they're a noteworthy line, pretty exclusive, not quite as commonplace as some of the other brands. I would definitely say that if you're in the niche, definitely want to start with Creed and Bond Number 9 as your starting points, I think. And then as you get past those two houses, then you can maybe start thinking about the house of Cereus. For me, I think there was only one fragrance in the whole line that really caught my attention and was what I would call bottle worthy, and that would be Cereus Number 7. Um, it wasn't really the greatest thing I ever smelled or anything, but really just kind of surprised me by just the feel of it. It just felt like something that I could pull off in pretty much any situation. Um, it's kind of like what Frank was saying in his video, how you could dress it up or dress it down. It's just that kind of a fragrance. Kind of had like almost like an aquatic feel, but at the same time it had like a dressy quality to it as well. It's almost like a dressy aquatic, or um, if you could reverse that, an aquatic spicy or something. It's really different, I thought. So I thought that would be something that if I had it, I could see myself, just being pretty content with it. So for me, yes, Cereus Number 7 was definitely the one that I would buy if I were to buy one. 14 seems to be pretty popular, and I can see that appeal, that sweetness and the spiciness. It does kind of grab you right off the bat. I just think that I would kind of get sick of that one over time. A lot of times, fragrances that are kind of sweet, um, they kind of they kind of annoy me after a while, and they can get cloying and things like that. So I'm not really sure about that one. Number 4 was getting quite a bit of attention as well. Um, with just one wearing, I just didn't seem to get a lot of projection off of it. I mean, there's a lot of designer scents out there that you can put on, and you can smell them for hours, and they create this large bubble around you. I didn't really feel like I was getting a bubble like that with number 4. And of course, the other ones, they have uh, their fan bases as well, I guess. I mean, each one, I think, appeals to a different type of person. Most niche houses, to me, fall into one of two categories. Ones that just basically smell better than your average designer, and ones that are just basically trying to be very different and unique, and almost a bit off-putting to the average person because they're so bizarre smelling. I think Cereus definitely would fall into the first category. I mean, most of the scents smell like they could be, um, mistaken for designer scents. So it's up to you to decide, whether or not they're worth the money. I would definitely take my suggestions with each of the fragrances and try to check out the fragrances that they kind of reminded me of. Make sure you really want to invest $125 into them before you buy them. Um, that doesn't sound like a lot of money to some people, but if you kind of think about it, I mean, you could probably get like 2 bottles of pretty much any Dior or Chanel or Yves Saint Laurent for that same price. So you gotta actually think about it as well. And you see so many people doing these swaps and things like that with niche bottles. It just kind of gives me the impression that people are really rushing into niche purchases, and I kind of hate to see that. But I think that's pretty much it for me in the Cereus line. It was a lot of fun for me to check those out and do those videos. So I hope some more of you guys will check them out in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.